Hey guys, today on People Now, Ivanka Trump is headed to D.C. with her husband and children.
Chrissy Brinkley's daughter, Sailor, is sharing a powerful message to girls about the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
It is a constant struggle trying to find that balance.
Megan Hilty opens up about baby number 2.
Plus,
The Rockettes join us live.
I really hope they can help us with our cake line, Jeremy.
Well, have you seen the video? Oh my goodness. Well, the preparations were a little dicey for that kick, but I do have my stretchy skinny jeans on today, so that should help. Good morning, guys. Welcome to People Now. Welcome, and we're glad to have you. And we're streaming live, and here's what you need to know and what's trending today. As authorities continue to investigate the deadly warehouse fire that killed at least 36 people in Oakland, the manager of that building, known by some as the Ghost Ship, is speaking out amid reports that the space was the subject of numerous safety complaints. When asked about the victims of the fire, Derek Almena told KGO, "They're my children, they're my friends, they're my family, they're my loves, they're my future. What else do I have to say?" Former employees of Almena, who, according to the New York Times, resided on the warehouse's second floor with his wife and 3 children, alleged that he laughed off warnings about the building's hazards from fire and police officials. In an interview with NBC Nightly News Monday night, Almena told correspondent Miguel Almagar, "I can't explain who I am anymore." According to online court records, Almena was charged with a felony of receiving stolen property in January of 2015. Almena pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor on the charge, spending 2 days in jail. He was sentenced to 36 months probation, which started on January 25th, 2016. And as the investigation continues, we're also beginning to learn more about some of the victims who tragically lost their lives. Susan Slocum spoke to AC360 about the death of her 32-year-old daughter, Donna Kellogg. Slocum also spoke to people about her daughter's death and revealed Donna will be buried next to her brother, who passed away when he was only 18 years old. On AC360, Slocum shared her memories of her daughter. Such a heartbreaking story. Stay on people.com for all the latest developments on the story. Moving on to this, Ivanka Trump is setting her sights on some real estate in the nation's capital. Yes, the daughter of President-elect Donald Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, along with their 3 children, are planning a move from New York City to Washington, D.C. A source close to Ivanka tells People everyone is adjusting to these new circumstances during the transition period. And while Ivanka has no intention of taking a formal role in the administration, she plans to be an advocate for issues she cares deeply about. The source adding, "The team is working hard on the final stages of vetting the structure that will be put in place in leading the Trump organization to avoid even the appearance of any conflict of interest. We look forward to providing updates on the corporate structure and other details next week." Ivanka and Jared married in October 2009, and Ivanka serves as Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions of the Trump Organization, based in New York City. Plus, she has her own line of clothing and accessories. And husband Jared is a real estate developer who owns properties in the New Jersey and the New York markets. But the pair, who were appointed to Trump's presidential transition team executive committee, took on very active roles during the election. And on Monday, Ivanka and Donald met Al Gore to discuss climate change during a lengthy and very productive meeting, according to Gore. And Harvard-educated Kushner was rarely far from his father-in-law's side throughout the campaign. Now Trump has requested that Kushner be allowed to sit in on his presidential daily briefings. Though Kushner will be heavily involved, anti-nepotism laws could prevent him from holding an official federal job. More information on the White House happenings will be revealed at Trump's December 15th news conference. Andrea Boehlke, good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Even more trending news.
Did you watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
I saw little clips of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all over social media.
I
People
know.
were tweeting, going crazy about it.
Well, model Sailor Brinkley Cook is begging girls not to compare their bodies to the Victoria's Secret fashion show models. The daughter of supermodel Chrissy Brinkley is not hesitating to speak her mind. As the internet blew up with posts about the show as it aired Monday night, Sailor posted a lengthy plea on Instagram along with a group shot of all the Victoria's Secret models with Lady Gaga and The Weeknd, who performed on the show. Well, Sailor's post complimenting the hardworking supermodels, but also issuing a warning, saying in part, "To all the young girls watching tonight, don't forget that if your body doesn't look like theirs, it is totally okay. No body type is superior to another. Everybody is different, and each and every one of those bodies are beautiful and strong and important and worthy of great things. Don't freak out if your stomach doesn't look like theirs. Don't hate yourself for your thighs. Embrace your body type, work hard, set goals, be healthy, and constantly remind yourself that you are good enough. VS is a celebration of women and awesome beauty, and comparison to anyone is never healthy. Don't turn this fashion show into something negative. While this isn't the first time she's spoken out about body positivity, back in August, the 18-year-old sounded off against internet trolls who criticized her looks, comparing her to her mother. Where we say, way to go, Sailor, keep it up.
Well, Megan Hilty is as busy as can be. She co-stars in the new Warren Beatty film Rules Don't Apply. She released her very first Christmas album, A Merry Little Christmas, and she's 6 months pregnant with her second child. So, when Megan stopped by the People Now studios, I wanted to talk to her about all things mommyhood, including what she is most looking forward to with baby number 2. Check this out. You have so much going on. You got the tour, movie, the album. How do you balance everything when it comes to, I guess, prioritizing what you're currently doing, what you hope to do, what's imminent in terms of baby number 2?
It is a constant struggle trying to find that balance. But everything that me and my husband do and we choose, we always ask ourselves if it's worth that time away from our family. And sometimes it's not.
We're seeing these pictures. You definitely don't hesitate to get out and about. You have 2-year-old daughter Viola. But what are, I guess, you looking forward to with baby number 2?
Oh,
any lessons learned from the first time around that you're going to quickly implement?
She's so funny.
So adorable.
That was her first day of her little twos program with her backpack. She loves it.
Is that a top knot or a top? I don't know what that was.
Oh, look how pregnant I am. Whoa, I was so pregnant. And sorry, I can't stop looking at these pictures.
Lessons learned.
I'm really excited to see our daughter as a big sister.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be a great big sister. I'm really excited
It's
about
so fascinating to see how they sort of change and take on that role.
Yeah.
You're going to love that
Yeah.
for sure. I got to talk about the pregnancy announcement. So awesome. Who came up with the idea? You're very creative.
We always have to do something silly. We can't take ourselves seriously at all.
Eating for 2, drinking
for 2.
Your husband, he's taking one for the team.
I know. So good of him. But I found these shirts online. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember the name right now. Zoe's Attic.
Okay. Yeah.
On, I believe, like Pinterest or something. And I thought they were amazing. And I was like, we could take such a great picture with this. And
so clever. It's great. And speaking of funny Instagrams, it's just kind of what you do. You and your family have some amazing holiday photos. Let's take a look. I believe you have a few. You love dressing up, apparently. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
So cute. Since your baby boy's going to be born soon, what's this year's Christmas card maybe going to look like?
This Christmas card, oh, there's my poor husband.
He doesn't say there, but it was all for the comedic moment.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh wow, we're idiots. No, this one, because we were moving and everything, it has a moving theme. So we're surrounded by our actual boxes. The kids in a box, the dogs in a box. Everybody's wrapped in bubble wrap.
Yet to be released, right?
Yeah.
Have we seen that? We haven't seen it.
Not yet. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You're the first to find out.
Wow, breaking right here. Come to People Now first. So good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Nice to talk to you. Thanks for having me.
Congrats on everything.
Thanks.
Look at those Rockettes kicking the holiday season into high gear. One of the trademark Christmas traditions, of course, in New York City is going to see the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. We love it.
And this year's Christmas Spectacular is our Toyota People Pick of the Day. And lucky us, we have 4 of the Radio City Rockettes here with us right now. Welcome Tiffany, Danny, Heather, and Brittany. Hello, ladies.
Hi. It's so good to see you. And we've
look
already.
amazing.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And guys, what you don't know is before we started, they're all in sync. Every time we ask them to move or anything, it's immediate, like, they're all there. Take one step to your right. See, it's just anyway. All right, here we go.
Using that privilege.
Nothing says Christmas like going to see the Rockettes. As I told you, I've seen it every year that I've been in New York, both years. But whatever, that's 2 times, and it's been really great. What is for you the most rewarding part of being part of this thing that's really symbolic of New York City Christmas? Whoever wants to go.
The Christmas Spectacular starring the Radio City Rockettes is the perfect way to make time for joy this holiday season. And I think that's the most rewarding part, is when we look out into the sea of thousands of faces smiling back at us. It's just comes in full circle.
Smiling and amazed,
Yes.
I think.
And what
Yes.
about you? For the rest of you?
I think the same. It's just there's a moment where we come up when we're playing rag dolls and we're really close to the audience, and you really truly see the joy that you're bringing people, and the faces are just so excited, and it's really a magical moment, and that's why we're there, to bring joy to people, and we have joy ourselves, so it's perfect. Yeah.
And now a lot of kids that come to see the Christmas Spectacular dream of one day being a Rockette. Over 3,000 women have been Rockettes, which is amazing. Is this something you dreamed of as a little girl?
You bet, yeah. I personally, can probably speak for all of us. Even you saying, like, having that dream and it coming true, it gave me the chills. I auditioned multiple times before I actually got the job, and the day you get that phone call and the feeling that you get knowing that your dream came true is amazing. And my advice to any of the girls out there wanting to be a Rockette is just to stay with it, be determined, and work hard. You have to work hard, take your dance classes, and stay with it. Keep that passion and fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, what would you say besides that too? Like, what's the hardest part about staying on the track to becoming a Rockette? What's the thing you always have to remind yourself?
I would say that, that you can do it, and believing in yourself. Believing in yourself, saying and willing yourself to be up on that stage is kind of what I did. I'm not sure about.
No, absolutely, yeah.
When
a lot of our paths are very similar.
Yeah, when you look at some of the routines, look there, we see it happening. It seems grueling. What goes into a Radio City Rockette workout? To take like a day in the life to prepare for this?
Well, we work 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, rehearsing, preparing for the show, and then it's a 90-minute nonstop cardio fest.
It really is, huh?
If we're not on stage dancing, we're off stage changing costumes, and our fastest change is 78 seconds. We have 8 costume changes, so we never stop.
Incredible.
And then we do up to 4 shows a day, so it's definitely rigorous. We're extremely athletic, but athletes and diamonds, which is
absolutely.
We need to get a workout video. The Rockettes workout.
Yeah, I read that you can kick up to 1,200 times a day, which I don't know who's counting every day.
That's a lot of kicks. Yeah, right.
We know that you have to rest up your legs for your shows.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we've been practicing a little bit.
we have practiced our own kicking around the office. We've kicked around 23 times in the past one, so that's similar to your 1,200. We thought maybe here's our little practice sesh.
Just to practice.
We
Just
thought
to practice.
maybe we could try it out.
We want you four to be the judge, decide who has the better Rockette kick between
We'll kind of
us.
get
Are
it
you ready?
together here. Let's turn this way to the
right,
camera 5
okay.
here. Okay, ready? And 3, 2, and 1, and 2. 1, and 2, and I'm
One more. And all right. All right. Who do you think is the better kick?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm fine. That was great.
That was beautiful. You
So-
guys got the eye high.
You can kick surprisingly well.
I think it's pretty obvious who the winner is, but you guys can go ahead and tell us who you think truly embodies the
You know
spirit
what?
of
You guys are working together.
So I think there is no one person that is supposed to stick
But like
out.
if you had to say one person,
Maybe we should go down the row.
You had the performance, you had the face, and you had the very high kick.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
His kick was higher than mine?
She also had the straight legs.
Okay.
Yes,
no,
that's true.
Don't
Yes.
diminish what she said. That was, we didn't hear from you yet.
I think you had more of like the presentation. You were showing a little more of the work, which is you got to
Oh, you mean I was grimacing and it was the most difficult thing I've ever done? Okay, fine.
Any pointers? Well, how do you have a great Rockette kick? What's the number one thing?
Well, I do have to say that both of you were doing this, and it's a big no-no, is that we do not touch in our kick lines.
Really?
So that'd be one thing, a deduction for both of you on
So
that.
the hand is
best friends,
the sand. The real life best friend. The hand hovers.
so we barely.
Oh
Yes.
my
Oh,
goodness.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I'd
so
like to
you have
institute this
to-
from now on. I'm just
Don't
gonna
actually.
the awkward hover. You guys don't know it. I'm hovering awkwardly right behind Andrea.
Wow. That's the kind of
Yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much. This has been amazing. You guys make sure to check out the Christmas Spectacular starring the Radio City Rockettes. The show runs through January 2nd.
I'm gonna go grab some ibuprofen and some other things, but stay with us in the meantime. Caroline Stansberry and Juliet Angus from the Ladies of London are here. Plus, we've got your sneak peek of James Corden and Madonna in their unbelievable carpool karaoke. Yep, Madonna's booty. There we go. Stick around.
This is Jennifer Aniston, who told people her beauty secret. It's called water. This is Julia Roberts, who confessed her $1 million beauty treatment. It's called sleep. This is Courtney, who escapes to the spa. And Michelle, who swears by good lighting. And this is Beyonce, who woke up like this. These are People's insider trading tips to beauty from the world's most beautiful people. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
Let's throw it back a little bit. You rose to fame. Season 1, American Idol.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it, but that was 15 years
I
ago,
know.
which
Oh,
is so crazy.
God, wait a minute.
I know, 15 years ago.
God. I think now my children will grow up never having known what it's like to not have a cell phone or a computer or some sort of device, right? Well, it's the same thing for Idol. It's like there are so many people now who will grow up never knowing what it was like to not have reality television. And we were at the forefront of that. I mean, maybe there was Survivor, maybe there was 1 or 2 other shows that had come on, but reality television wasn't even a thing. And so I count myself lucky to have been on that season because of the impact that it made, and you know how the 10 of us went out there and we just did what we know how to do, and we didn't know really what it was, and we didn't know that 30 to 50 million people a night would tune in. I mean, there was a spike at one point during the finale where 50 million people were watching our show. You can't get those kind of numbers anymore unless you're the NFL, something like that. One of the things that stood out to me the most was the fact that we got to tour and play for houses of 30,000 people every single night. I mean, touring was one of my favorite things to do, and it's amazing when you step out on stage and you've got this amazing band behind you, and there are 30,000 people plus screaming for you, and you know that they have come to see you and your friends, and it's a really awesome experience.
So nuts.
Yeah.
And the final episode of American Idol aired earlier this year.
Yeah.
It's over. I mean, do you think it'll ever come back? I mean,
I think that they've got some legal hoops to jump through, but right now, I doubt that it will. They'll just put it on the shelf and let it collect dust. But the finale itself was this really beautiful sort of bow on 15 years worth of really beautiful moments, and it was so great. I was like kind of the senior coming back, coming back. It was so strange. I mean, there are people who come up to me every single day and they're like, I was 6. When I watch you on, I was like, really?
Really, you have to put the age there.
Thank you very much. But it's just so funny. People 15. Think about it. 15 years ago, 30-year-olds were 15, and people in their 20s are, now in their late 30s, early 40s, and so to be able to have that kind of recognition and to be able to have a career that spanned 15 years like that and had such a rocket boost in the beginning is a real honor, to say the least.
I was 12.
Yeah, I know! Oh, God!
It's that time again. The stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks.
Hilarious, crazy, heartwarming, fun. A lot of naked extras. Just kidding. Am I?
That sounds juicy. That's SNL star Vanessa Bayer giving us a little teaser into her upcoming film Office Christmas Party at a special New York screening on Monday night. The raunchy comedy stars some hilarious A-listers, including Jason Bateman, Olivia Munn, Kate McKinnon, and our girl Jennifer Aniston. The former Friends star plays an uptight boss who isn't quite feeling the holiday spirit for her company's annual Office Christmas Party. When asked what it's like playing the villain, Jennifer revealed it's not all that bad.
Oh, it's always fun to play someone nasty and mean and bitter, and it's fun to sort of take the memories you've collected along the way of those people, which I believe we've all come in contact with, and then just sort of really take them to task.
Well, Jennifer stars opposite her good friend Jason Bateman. The two have a history of appearing in some great comedies together, including The Switch and Horrible Bosses. Well, Jason revealed he doesn't know exactly why he and Jen work so well on screen, but that he considers her a great friend. And when asked whether he, Jen, and the rest of the cast will mirror the movie's holiday party, the actor did not hesitate with his response.
We can't top the number of arrests and demolition that happens in this movie. We'll probably hope for nice snacks and a free ride home.
Hey, nice snacks, free rides, pretty pretty good. Well, Office Christmas Party premieres nationwide this Friday, December 9th, and the always hilarious Kate McKinnon explained why this movie will fit right in with their holiday film binge. Take a look.
It is a perfect blend because it's hilarious and all this crazy stuff happens, but it's undergirded by this thing that unites all Christmas movies, which is, you know, heart, friendship, people coming together and learning the true meaning of the holidays.
Well, some great stuff there. Definitely cannot wait to see this film on Friday. Yes, the moment we've all been waiting for. James Corden and Madonna are teaming up for the next carpool karaoke, and we cannot wait to see all the juicy secrets the pop star spills on her ride. The clip will air in full this Wednesday, December 7th on Corden's The Late Late Show, joining the ranks of other iconic karaokes such as Michelle Obama's, Justin Bieber's, and Adele's. I don't know, guys, those are some pretty great ones, but if anyone can deliver an epic carpool karaoke sesh with James, it's gotta be the Material Girl. The duo have been teasing this episode for quite some time now. Madonna posted this Instagram 2 weeks ago with the caption, "Riding around Manhattan with this hunk of burning love." Well, we can't wait to see the full clip. Make sure to tune into The Late Late Show this Wednesday, December 7th. All right, guys, from one late night host to another, ABC's Jimmy Kimmel is going to be a dad again. That's right, on Monday night's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, the late night host announced that he and wife Molly McNear are expecting their second child together. And in typical Jimmy fashion, broke the news in the most hilarious way ever. After revealing that he will be hosting the 89th Academy Awards, Kimmel told the audience, "Also, my wife is hosting a baby inside her body." The host went on to say, "We got the ultrasound, which is weird because it's like you're already spying on the baby, but we asked the technician not to tell us whether we're having a boy or a girl. Our plan is to let the child decide for itself. We want that to be a surprise, but I've been trying to think of names that would work. So far, I've come up with two. Number one, Dyson after the vacuum, or gelatin with a J. No, that's exactly what my wife said." Well, I don't think those are the best names, Jimmy. The host ended his announcement with a little self-congratulation, saying, "Congratulations to me. I'm hosting the Oscars and I had sex. Two things as a teenage boy I never thought would be possible." Well, this baby will join big sis Jane as well as Kate and Kevin, Jimmy's two children from his first marriage. Well, congratulations to the happy couple. And those are your Star Tracks for today.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. You're amazing, just the way you are.
Don't miss all the latest amazing stories right at your fingertips. People love people.
Guys, there are things around here are about to get a lot more sophisticated, maybe even a little more dramatic, because we're now joined by two of Bravo's ladies of London, Caroline Stanbury and Juliet Angus. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
Yeah,
You made it.
Yeah, well, right off the bat, Caroline, oh no, what happened?
Yeah,
You broke
tell
a
the story.
toe.
I did. I was really embarrassed and a little bit ashamed.
Well, but nothing to be ashamed of. Tell us what happened.
I know, but look at the shoes she's still wearing.
I don't have much choice. I
mean,
didn't pack for a
honestly,
broken toe.
but Balenciaga, like runway shoes, like there's no club foot here.
I'm impressed with your ability to pull that off. Broke the toe on the flight.
14 hours in, it was last call for the bar.
When it's last call on the flight, you run to the bar.
Thanks for joining us, even in pain. But congratulations on season 3. That's amazing. So let's talk about the premiere a little bit. You guys exchanged some words with fellow castmate Julie. Juliet, you called her a crappy friend.
Yeah.
So why do you think Julie is bad at friendships?
I think she, when you tell friends your weaknesses and your secrets, and she uses it against you at moments and will be the gateway to everyone knowing everything, And I think Caroline and I have bonded so much the last couple of years is like, yeah, we drive each other crazy. She'll do things I think are inappropriate, and I'll say things at inappropriate times or the wrong way. But there's a code, that girl code that you kind of, when you tell someone something and you need their help in a moment of weakness, that Julie at times I feel has used it against me.
Wow.
And not like a sacred, not that, sisterhood or the yaya traveling pants or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
there's
sure.
a little bit of like that code that she missed along the way. And I don't know how deep her friendships have been in her life that she's maybe missed that boat,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Caroline, why do you clash with Julie so much? Do you think you'll ever repair your friendship?
I mean, Julie and I have a bit of a love-hate relationship the whole way through. I think, I actually was a big advocate for Julie and really wanted her to gain, to gain some wings and some confidence and sort of learn to sort of enjoy herself. But this season, she really did use that to bite me back. For Julie, it's more about gaining an army and sort of like little passive-aggressive jabs, which a lot of it I was hoping would come across on the screen, and I think it's slowly going to unfold, that you see why. Because I'm not really someone who, I can take it, and then
eventually. Okay. Now, in spite of all the other brewing tension, you two seem to have always gotten along. Caroline, you said that Juliet is sometimes misunderstood.
Yeah.
Why do you think she's misunderstood?
I mean, from the very beginning, you know, Juliet, I have always maintained, you know, her delivery can be a little aggressive and a little annoying.
But I'm always right.
But the message.
Nothing annoying about being always right.
But the message isn't. The message is, most of the time, she is pretty spot on. It's just the way she delivers it that gets people riled up. And at the end of the day, you know, your friendships don't have to be based on just always hearing what you want to hear. And that's what people think, that our relationship's based on that. It's so not.
Well, since you're obviously very open and speak freely in front of each other, what does her friendship mean to you?
Don't cry.
Come on,
Don't
let's bring it real here.
I don't know. It's really important because we've been through this from the very beginning, and the people that I thought would be closest to me in this process aren't. And actually, the ones that ours has been unwavering, and I don't think I could do it without her. I wouldn't want to do it without her. And she does make every day a lot of fun for me in the show. And even when I'm like, you know, my head literally wants to spin off, she does make it
She's blushing slightly, but appreciates it. I can tell. I can see it. Look at this.
She's not getting a hug.
I always like to have fun. I mean, she went to sleep last night, and I had friends over to our.
I woke up this morning. She was in. She's posted a video of herself.
I did my own Victoria's Secret runway
video.
show
my goodness.
in lingerie because I had just gotten my hair done in the room, and
Why
I
not?
just was inspired. And she wakes up. She goes, I mean, I just went to bed, and then an hour later, there's 50,000 views on me, I mean, and counting right now, of me in lingerie,
Nobody
in heels,
wants to see
Well, a few people do. Apparently, a few people do.
She's like, what happened when I went to sleep? The fun never ends.
The fun never ends.
Gotta keep it fun.
Yesterday, I asked the concierge to remove her bags to put them into the storage. I came out. They'd taken them out of the hotel.
And they were in the back of our car.
I didn't want to remove from the hotel. I just wanted it downstairs.
And I was like, why are my suitcases in the trunk of the car? I just checked in.
A whirlwind of craziness that happens as you guys travel through breaking legs, Victoria's Secret fashion shows of your own, luggage. I mean, kind of crazy.
It's never a dull moment.
I want to talk about the ice queen thing. So in the premiere, you're talking to Adela, a new cast member who you've actually been friends with for a while. She says that some girls consider you an ice queen, but you're actually warm inside. So I want to know, what is it? Are you an ice queen?
No, I'm not an ice queen. I just don't feel the need to hug and cry every day. If I feel low or anything else, I'll go deal with it and come back out. I don't need sympathy from others to make myself feel better. I just need to go away, lick my wounds. I call it the man cave. I go in, I come out. When a man doesn't ask for a hug every 2 minutes, do they? I'm like that. I don't need it. It makes me feel worse. And for some reason, women, after all these years, still don't understand that. Don't touch me. I'll be back.
So in the moving on to something different, in the season premiere we saw Marissa give birth to a baby. She had a risky pregnancy, has been through a lot. You guys have had your differences, but what was it like for you to kind of see her go through all that, and then as she's had to deal with things, you know, now having the baby and all that she went through?
I had no idea what she was going through. So our relationship, you know, when someone's going through a rough patch and you've already not getting along so well and we've kind of been distant, you don't just jump in and like, you know.
Now we're best friends suddenly.
Yeah, like I didn't really know what was going on. I was hearing from other people. I was not involved. She has other people that are close to her. You know, we've kind of gone on with our lives. And so while she was going through all this, I mean, I was months not speaking to her.
Neither of us really filmed that much with her at that point, so we weren't
we weren't hanging out. I literally, through her pregnancy, I saw her once, maybe.
So you weren't close to anything that she was
and
doing.
I wasn't.
If you're really sick, you don't ring the person that's not so close to you and say, come over.
And that's like, you know, that's not organic, you know, and it's not like I wasn't, but I'm not the person she wanted, you know.
You're not the first
consoling.
Sure.
You know, I mean,
Makes sense.
You know,
but not because we love Marissa and wish her completely well, and that's just too much for anyone to go through. But you're just not the first phone call. I'm sure she has like a line, and we'd be probably at the end of it.
Sure, that makes sense.
Well, switching gears again, in tonight's episode, fans will see you, Caroline, continuing your move to Dubai. So we have to know, how does Dubai compare to London?
I mean, it's hot. No rain.
To say the least.
And it's just beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's not what people think. I am not shrouded in black. I am in my hot pants by my pool in sun. It's pretty good.
Sounds
when you're
terrible.
in Dubai, yeah, it sounds really
Driving
stressful.
a red Ferrari.
When you're in Dubai, do you miss anything about London?
I miss my girlfriends sometimes, but you know, I'm always around people, and I've got 3 kids, so I don't really have time to, and I haven't had non-stop guests. I have not had 1 week where I haven't had someone staying with me. So actually, Casa Caroline's gonna have to close its doors at some point.
Okay. All right.
With everything else, so you're super busy, but you're also getting into your own furniture collection.
Yes.
So what made you want to go into this?
Well, it's Caroline Stanbury for EC Living, and I went into it because, I mean, I've just always enjoyed design. My mother did interior design when I was younger, and my dad. And it was just a natural progression, because when I was doing my house in Dubai, they approached me, and they helped me do my house in Dubai. And Bianca's one of my best friends, and we came up with this sort of mid-range line, which I think I'm going to give you guys for your website. You have an interiors.
Please do.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Always
That's
taking
coming,
those
and
kinds
it's
of
really
things
exciting. It's launching very, very soon, and it's kind of LA, I think, and very modern and very sleek, and I hope everybody likes it.
in. Yeah. All right. Before we let you guys go, describe the rest of the season 3, in one word. A one-word team.
One
word?
One
Yeah.
word.
Roller coaster. Is that one word?
Yes.
Sure, that's a good one. Roller coaster.
roller
It's a compound word, but it works.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Can you pow pow?
We'll make that another comment.
Just
Wow.
hard.
All right.
Hard.
Hard. Okay.
Brutal.
Brutal. Okay. Lots of words.
Exhilarating.
Not for me.
Oh my goodness, my breath is taken. Breathtaking, I think, is another one. All right, Caroline Stanbury, Juliet Angus, thank you so much for being here. Make sure, guys, to watch Bravo's Ladies of London tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. And Caroline and Juliet will be back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. They'll be back for one last thing.
And the Oscar goes to you. Yes, and now is your chance to get up close and personal to some of your favorite movie stars when People presents the Oscars Fan Experience Sweepstakes. You can enter to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to LA and get a chance to be on the 2017 Oscars red carpet. Head to people.com/2017OFE to enter. The sweepstakes ends on December 12th.
Well, guys, we gave Rogue One star Diego Luna the opportunity to experience the Verizon Rogue One Recon virtual reality experience on Life VR, which puts you in the cockpit of a Star Wars X-Wing fighter in a battle against the Empire. It's incredible. You can download the Life VR app on your smartphone and get your bonus goggles in People's special issue, Star Wars: The Secrets of Rogue One. And in the meantime, watch how Diego reacted to the whole thing.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, just went into hyperspace.
Star Destroyers! It's the fantastic race! Your recorders running?
Yep, I'm on it.
Whoa,
What's the Empire doing out here?
it's cool.
A space station?
It's too big to be a space station.
We're in the cockpit. I'm piloting, I guess. Yeah. Holy shit. There's stuff coming at us. Oh yeah, they're firing at us. So we gotta get out of here. Rogue One in theaters, December 16th.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth. Proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
Guys, it's a big day for music. Yes, Tuesday morning, the nominations for the 59th Annual Grammy Awards were revealed on CBS this morning, and singer Meghan Trainor stopped by the show to announce the star-studded ceremony's biggest categories. Here are the nominees for the award Trainor took home at the 2016 awards: Best New Artist, Kelsey Ballerini, The Chainsmokers, Chance the Rapper, Maren Morris, who we know and love, and we talked to her at the CMA Awards, and Anderson .Paak as well. Really great category, really strong contenders there. And the big one, Album of the Year. The nominees for Album of the Year are Adele for 25. Big round of applause, some Adele fans in here. Beyonce for Lemonade, no surprise there. We sing it literally every moment of every day. Justin Bieber for Purpose. Drake for Views. And Sturgill Simpson for A Sailor's Guide to Earth. my goodness, Queen Bee, Adele went head-to-head along with so many other great contenders. We cannot wait to watch the Grammys this year. The 59th Annual Grammy Awards will be broadcast live February 12th on CBS and will be hosted by the Late Late Show host, James Corden. Make sure to tune in.
Those are some good ones. I love Adele's album. I mean, obviously, Queen Bee. I don't know. It's gonna be tricky.
And some good country artists.
Yes, Mary Morris.
Yeah, in that Best
Kelsey
New Artist.
Ballerini.
Yeah. All right. Coming up tomorrow, guys. Connor Franta is debuting a new clothing line, all for a good cause. Plus, we sit down with Star Wars Rogue One's new droid, Alan Tudyk. He's hilarious. The droid looks hilarious.
Yes, it does. All right. Thanks for watching. And for now, we leave you with one last thing from the ladies of London. Take it away, ladies.
Hey, I'm Caroline Stanbury.
And I'm Juliet Angus. And this is One Last Thing.
The last time I laughed so hard that I cried was yesterday with this one, when I had her bags removed by the hotel by mistake. I only wanted them taken downstairs.
Yeah, she removed me. The last song I had stuck in my head was, I guess...
Carson James' sad song.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm obsessed with him.